Study after study after study shows the most successful people are the ones who actually have written goals. Not just goals, but written goals. And the ones who achieve their success are the ones who have written them down and have a roadmap to go by. And it's one of the things that will help to keep you on track and help to keep you from becoming distracted, diverted, or otherwise engaged in things that do not necessarily take you to where you think you want to go. Having said all that, you can modify it at any time, but it's important to have something that's written. The approach I take is one of using videos and worksheets and questions and notes and that walks you through easily. In fact, that's the next thing I'm going to do is just a quick demo of what the website looks like. So the website itself starts with the Start Here page, and once someone is registered and there is a registration page, you'll go through that whole process. But once they're registered, they simply come to the site, type in their name, and whatever their password is. So once they get into the site, the way it's set up is it's set up across the top. The first thing, read the Start Here, and then go to Intro, review questions. Then there's a review process that we go through that actually is, what I did is I took a live teleseminar that I did with a group of women entrepreneurs, and I broke it up into the pieces that we went through so that you could follow along and see what their reactions were, hear what their answers were, and also create your own. And then we go through the life balance process, next 12 months, targeted goals, the strategic plan, and then the resources. So on the website itself, you'll see that if I go to Intro, which is one of the few pages that does not have an actual video, but it talks about the things you need, how to get yourself set up, and you notice a place down here for notes. And in the notes, you can take any notes you want. Now, this section it's not that important, but in other sections it will become so. When you're finished with this section, you can mark off that it's finished, and then you know what you've finished. And I'll show you how to get to the website. Okay, and then on the right-hand side here are the resources for whatever you're working with. So in the workbook right now, you need the introduction. It talks about how it's set up and all the rest of that. When we go to like the next section, we'll go to the review questions. Here's where you'll have the videos that, I'll just start it. And so anyway, it goes through and it asks you questions, and as you complete the questions, you can mark them off here again. If you need to take notes, whether it's notes about where you stopped or that notes about the specific things, like things I started last year, I can put in, whatever I want in here. And then I just save it, and it saves whatever I've done so far. And that's a basic approach to taking all the way through here, is that there's the review questions, the review process itself has a video, and then it tells you workbook part 2. There's an article here, there's worksheets, and it just basically goes through all of the different steps. Now the resources section identifies what all the pieces are for you. You get a Make This Your Best Year Ever manual. It's an 85-page manual that covers all the pieces, and part of it is a transcript of the actual videos. And there is a 24-page worksheet workbook that has all of the worksheets in it that you'll need. There's the strategic plan template. There is the software. There's also some Subliminal software that works in the background. It's PC-based. It sits in your tray, and it's already stocked with about 20 to 30, I can't remember the exact number, could even be more, positive affirmations regarding goals and regarding staying on focus. And there's an opportunity for you to add another 10 of your own, so you can write your own, whatever it is that inspires you or that will help you stay focused and on track. And it runs in the background. It flashes up and goes away. And you can turn it off when you want. But it's another way to help you stay focused when you're working on the computer. There's also some some time management tips. I have a little ebook on 50 time management tips that for those of you that have a hard time keeping your time scheduled properly and all that. And then there's the how to use the notes section, and there's the how to use the copy to the clipboard. And in addition to that, I've also provided all of the video in an iPod format, the MP4 and the MP3 for download if somebody wants to download it. And the resources themselves, they're over here, same kind of thing. If you have any questions, you just go to the support desk. These are just all the pieces. And then if you want to see your notes, second one, it goes to the dashboard here. Your notes are right here on the left-hand side. And so when you look at the notes, you can see that these are the notes for the intro. These are the notes for the review questions. These are the tasks that I've actually already completed. And one of the other things I wanted to mention is when you get into actually creating your strategic plan, there are some places for you to identify your goals. And as you begin to identify your specific outcomes and goals, this gives you an opportunity to do it in several different areas. For instance, in the area of body and health, you click on that link and type in what your top goal is. So let's say my goal is to lose 20 pounds. And let's say another goal I have is maybe I want to run a marathon. So as I make an entry in there, what it will do is it will actually, once I refresh the screen, is it actually puts my goals not only here so that I can see them, but it also puts them down here into an area that's called copy to clipboard. And what you can do with the copy to clipboard is when you click on that and then you copy, it allows you to paste it into anywhere else you want. So this is a way for you to not only identify your goals, but to paste it into another document that you can use. In fact, you can fill out this information and use it to identify your top goals that you end up pasting into the software for the strategic plan itself. So that's basically what the website looks like, and it's pretty straightforward.